You got good job being live. We just got a message on the iPad. I said, hey, Daddy's being live. Do a good job, okay?
Okay. Sorry, everybody. I just got ransacked by my daughter telling me, hey, I just got a notification you're going live on the iPad. So she wanted to run down and tell me to do a good job. So can't blame her for that, I guess. Hey, everybody. It's Wicky William of Wicky Farms here on a live first impressions, first look at, whatever you want to call it, DonDiego map here on the PC. Something I just ran into today, well, actually the other day, but I just downloaded today, and I gotta get all the disclaimers out of the way. I did play this for like a total of 15, 20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, but I was doing a whole lot of stuff at the same time. Where I did kind of take a look at it. I did harvest a field. I did cultivate and lime a field. I did do all that kind of stuff. So I did take a little bit of a look at it, but that was about it. So I thought I would give you a little bit of chance to take a look at it with me a little bit more, because all I did was kind of stay in this area right here, what you're seeing on my screen. So let's go ahead and take a look at it and get it started up. Maybe. There we go. I was gonna say, it's nothing like having a little bit of silence, is there? Oh yeah, and I left it at night too. Let's get some light. Let's get some light on the subject. So you're going to sit here and watch the darkness a little bit while we're doing it. Well, we're here at the house. The house probably looks a little bit familiar. I do believe this is the Hacienda from Estancia Lepacho, if I remember right. Because we got all these nice stairs. I don't know that you can... Yeah, I don't think so. You can't go upstairs. Oh, that stinks. That's okay. We got a nice patio. We're apparently loaded. And I am in new farmer mode, so you will see a bunch of stuff you wouldn't see if you decided to do this on any other thing. I do believe if you do it on Farmer Manager or start from scratch, the buildings and everything are still here. You just won't be able to, you just don't have them. Where at the present time, the present time on new farmer mode, we own 1926. This little area right over here, right next to 19 and the main farm, which I'm not going to lie, it is huge of a main farm. If we can get some light. Okay, so we got a fountain. Ooh, jump in the fountain. I'm jumping in the fountain. All right, I'm done. I'm out. We'll just kind of look around a little bit while we're waiting for the light to come out. These hedges, they're superficial, which comes in handy because you can drive right through them too. Right here, FS's dream, right here, right for your viewing pleasure. FSC, this is for you, buddy, right here. This is a buy and sell fueling station. So you can sell the fuel, fill up the tank, and buy it right here. Pretty nifty. I thought that was kind of cool. Here is your Mondo silos. And when I say Mondo, oh, look at it. And I love this too. The green laser. Something like straight out of Star Wars right here. Hey, John, welcome to the chat. I appreciate it, man. So it should be interesting. It's the first time I've ever done this live before, so we'll just have to take a look at it together and see what's going on. But we're looking at this nice green laser that comes straight down from the silo that shows you where to go to fill up the silo. And right over here is where you dump the silo right there. Now, when I say these are big, I'm not joking. These things are huge. You got 2.5 million liter capacity in this. And this is just the silo right here on the farm is 2.5 million. Total silos. The other has got 2 trains with exchanges and everything included on there. 3 million right there. We have storage for millennial. Millennium. We have storage for millennium. Not millennial. That's a whole other subject. So I moved a couple things around, so we're just gonna go into the shop, into the garage, so you can see that there. We're just kind of waiting for some. Look at that, automatic gates. I did notice today, and I don't know that I can get it quick enough. I wonder if it'll work for me, but I did notice earlier today when I was going at this at full speed. Oh, I'm starting to see some light. That I was doing full speed at it, was not able to stop in time, and I ran right through it. So apparently, as long as it's opening, you can just go right straight through them. I didn't know that before, but now I know it now. So, all right, let me go ahead and slow time back down again, since we're getting some sunlight out. Now, one thing I did notice about this map earlier that it's really strange. 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if it was where I was located at on the farm or what it was, but I mean, it would get darker than I think it should be for that time of day. So again, I don't know if it was simulating some kind of clouds. I don't know what that was, but it got a lot darker than I think it should have. So DonDiego. DonDiego is the name of this map. It is a large map, to say the least. It is a true 4XL. Some of you might remember, I do believe this map was in FS15, and they've brought it back. Lots and lots and lots of different fields and whatnot. I was trying to bring up the... Let me see if I can get this up here, and I apologize. I should have been a little bit more prepared for this, but like I said, I'm not used to doing this live. I usually have it printed out right in front of me to where I could just read it. And of course, this is not going to be nice to me. So, talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. No, I'm just kidding. Where DonDiego map. I guess so. In the meantime, you get to hear me. So I am here, people. I promise I am here. Just trying to find the little write-up so I can give this guy some credit. Ooh, I want to try this Hardin County, Kentucky out too. That's something new I want to try. So when you watch this, oh, how about that too? Ravenport in editor. Okay, so when you watch this here, Lunatic Calm, because I know you're going to try to check this out, you should see that all the different types of maps you could get is one of the things you and I were talking about earlier today. Boy. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, here's the fun right here. Waiting for Zorro. I'm not familiar with that one. John and everybody else, here is the fun of doing a live stream on a first look at is I can't find the write-up for this map. So, it's a big feat. It's big. I think it's got 60. Let's see, I'm seeing 61 fields. It's got a bunch of different cell points here. This is just the one screen. Doesn't go down any more than that. So that's okay. You got a lot of different stuff here. It's correlating a train station. And if you look, oops, wrong button. If you look at this map, it might be easier to see here. Look, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 island map. That's right. 5 islands with bridges in between each. I mean, it's massive. It is massive. So, now that we got some light, let's look around a little bit. Let's see if I can't get into our garage. Okay, owned items. Here we go. So, we got the John Deere 6230R going for 280 horsepower, top speed of 31 miles an hour. And you also have the 6135M John Deere. Apparently, the author of this is a big John Deere fan. 24 miles an hour for that tractor, 142 horsepower. So not too bad for a couple of tractors starting out. You got the John Deere T560 right here, of 387 horsepower, capacity of 10,000 liters for a harvester. Not a horrible thing to start out with. The hero dressed in black, yeah, daughters and bad guys. I know Zorro. I was just waiting. I thought you were talking about the map because I was talking about a map at the point. I was like, a Zorro map? I've not heard of that. You get the Lizard, the 1978 pickup. Not too shabby unless you're trying to pull a flatbed with it. And then it's kind of low, and it kind of, yeah, anyway. I wish you would have saw that today. That was fun to behold right there. So let's see here. You got the cargo liner trailer, the wonderful dual axle, which is so much nicer than the single axle, with the cover, and it's got the capacity of 21,000 right there, so it's nice. Paired up with this John Deere, you get a couple different loads in it before you have to go dump it out, which is kind of nice. I bought this. This is not something that comes with the game, and again, I apologize. Like I was saying earlier, I did play a little bit on this, not very long, but just a little bit to be able to kind of get the feel of it. I did buy this because the lime was taking forever, and I didn't look around quick enough to see that there was a lime station right around the corner from the farm, and so I bought this to transport lime. But so that doesn't come with it. The header, the grain header, you have this stupid thing right here. You put in the dirt and it makes lines. You guys might know it as the plow. The nice cultivator here. Again, the subsoiler I bought. The seeder, right? The grain seeder, the sprayer. You have the lime and fertilizer spreader with 14,000 capacity, which seems like with lime goes so fast. The Repex 34S for the pickup wagon, and this is I love it. You start out with the large of every single one right there. So large cow, large pig, large sheep, large horse, and large chicken coop. Not too bad, because when you first start the game, at least when I started New Farmer Mode, your first field that you have capability of, your field 19 was the first one that was ready to harvest, is barley. Enough to be able to feed a full thing of chickens. Now, some of you like chickens, some of you don't. I understand. I do, at least for starting out, so I thought why not? We'll go with it. Large pig enclosure, the horse, the sheep, and the chicken coop all right there. Now, the best thing I like about this is we're sitting right here in my John Deere. Here's my chickens. Here's the mess my chickens make. It's all right. They'll make good drumsticks regardless of the fact. Here's where you buy them at. There's where the eggs populate. There's 400 chickens. Apparently, they're counting toenails. I don't know. That doesn't look like 400 chickens, does it? Huh. I don't know. Run for the hills, boys. Run for the hills. No. All right. We won't do that. Anyway, so here's what I was getting at. So here's your farm. We were just, sorry, I kind of jumped around. There's the silo. We're around the back here. And right here's the chicken. And right past the chickens is the sheep. Right past the sheep is the horsies. Right past the horsies is the pigs. You kind of get the drift I'm going here. And right over there, right over here, is the cow pasture in all of its glory. All of its glory. Slurry and all that nasty fun stuff. And as you probably saw on that menu, we have, there's the silo complex. There is the liquid manure digestate storage right here on the farm. We have a farm gas station. We have the liquid fertilizer herbicide right here on the farm. We have a couple silos, medium build. The pole barn, I love this pole barn. I don't know where it was originally from, but I remember it from my favorite 2017 map, Slavic Village Rise of Industry. It's the one that's on top of the hill. This is where the harvester comes in. I don't know why. I just like this shed. It is a really nice shed. It doesn't look like it, but it's a really nice shed. Let's see where we left off at. The pole barn. You got a couple sheds. Few sheds. The vehicle shop. You get this interesting water station. No, I don't want to sell it. I want to show it. Which is right over here. I know I should have downloaded that mod. John, see the Alps by the Northern Sea. I played it, I think, long enough to kind of take a look at it. It's not too bad. I gotta be honest. None of those three maps that came out that day really excited me too much. You know, that's why when Marwell Manor came out, that kind of made me a little bit happy. But those three, hey Tiny, what's happening, my friend? Those three didn't make me too excited. I'm not a logging person by trade or on fake game wise, and on the and that new one, the balsamic vinegar one. I don't know I can't remember what the name of it is. Those fields are huge, and there's just not a lot of them. The Alps one, if I remember right, was the one that you kind of had to build your own fields, which is cool. It's got a lot of grass and stuff in it, and whatnot. I don't know. I just didn't get the feel of it. So here's this unique water tower. I was hoping I could climb it, but I can't. I've not seen this in another one. I thought that was kind of nifty. Nifty 50. And you have the power washer because you got to put them away clean. Got to play away clean. And then the fountain. And then the farmhouse. And I just downloaded the farmhouse tonight. I didn't get a chance to get it in here before I started. I don't think I did anyway. Let's take a look, shall we? Nope, we didn't get in here. Somebody just uploaded a. I'm gonna play the stupidity again. Here's again another wonderfulness of having a live person or a live thing on this. Yeah, I don't have it here. It is a Victorian. That's what it is. That's what I'm looking for. It's an old Victorian house. Thought that was kind of cool that you could put in there. So you're doing the Alps, Tiny. That's cool. That is cool, man. I mean, again, there's nothing wrong with the map. It was functioning well. It just didn't excite me. So I'm really kind of hoping this one does a little bit. It's huge, but it'd be fun to play around with. See how much I can get all at one time. So field size or field cost. See, I like two of them, but didn't like Marshall that much. It's okay, but I really like the Baldwin or however you say it. But yeah, I know it's wrong, John. How I said it. All it comes to my head is balsamic vinegar type of thing. So I don't know. I don't know what in the world that is, but. Marvel Manor, I kind of digged a little bit. I don't know if it was just for the possible live or kind of partner streaming it, one of those things. So, but look at some of the costs of these. Field 11, $478,000. 14 is $1 million. You get some down here, 411. Some of the smaller ones down here, still $294 or $294,000, but. 29 here is 80,000. One thing I don't understand why Giants didn't put this in, and I'm just stupid and I'm not seeing it. But it'd been nice if they would have put in here when you're buying it the size of the field, like in acres or whatnot. So just so you can kind of get a comparison or what we're looking at here for it. Again, I could be completely just missing it, but I know that you can go over here and kind of grab it this way. Because it will tell you the size here, so you can kind of get a good idea of it. But and I don't see. There it is. 14 being that big one is 119 acres for number 14 up here, and I think that's the biggest field right there. So we'll say that's the winner. Win a chicken dinner right there. So, yep. Yep. I don't believe there was anything else in there. Leased items, I leased the good old Manitou because I was trying to do this realistically at the shop and not be auto-loading it too bad. Though I'm not going to lie, I did upload one in here because I wanted to make sure. So the shop. Let's go take a look at the shop. So you got the automatic gate, which apparently don't mean squat when you're not in a vehicle, so that's okay. But here's the shop. Kind of looks familiar. You got the nice little automatic doors and the flat, look at me, I'm a display tractor. But, you know, that's just me. It's kind of funny to me, but. So let's buy something to drive around in, shall we? Or lease something to drive around in. I just uploaded a couple. I can do the Can-Am, the GMC, the Humvee, or the Mahindra, or the Dodge flatbed. There's 3 of you in here watching. Whatever popular vote says, that's the way we'll go. So I'll leave it up to you guys. Do 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 do. Oh, there it goes. It is huge, my friend. Tiny. Which seems kind of strange to sound, but it is huge. Yes. DonDiego is massive, and I've fallen in love with it so far. Oh, we got to vote for the Chevy. We got to vote. And, you know, this is, I drove past here, and I swear I thought that noise I was hearing was something flying overhead or something. But it's just this water tower. This water tower is that noisy. It's unreal. Here's the little town. I'm going to close voting here in about 2 minutes. So if you have something you want me to drive, again, we'll go through. Oops. Helps if I go. We got the Can-Am, does 74 mile an hour. We got the Sierra, does 74 mile an hour. We got the Humvee that does 60, the Mahindra, and the Dodge. Or sorry, I had that all backed up, didn't I? 74, 74, 60, and 74. And right now, Tiny, all I'm doing is just kind of a walkthrough. I was talking to Lunatic earlier about it, and he said, you know, I was thinking maybe I would do this live. I don't know. I've never done a First Impressions live, and he said, just do it live. So I thought, why not? We'll just do it. It's something I've never done before. We'll try it out and see. Let's just go ahead and get, oh, let's change the color. Ooh. Oh. Nah. Ooh. Ah, look at that. Nah. Let's go yellow. Nah. That'll stick out like a sore thumb. Gray. We'll go with gray. Gray it is. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's jump into our the Duramax, the GMC Sierra 2500 Duramax. Listen to this puppy fire up. Oh, yeah. Let's see if this thing will open now that I'm in a truck. Aha, it opened up. Look at that. Is what working, Tiny? So let's pull up the map here, take a look at where we're going. So right over here, we have the grain mill. Go figure, because it has the, oh, I thought that was a big hole all of a sudden. Has that big windmill right there. See if the windmill makes any noise. Yeah, the chat's working. Can you hear me? Is there really no game noise? Can you not hear the truck or anything? That'd be bad if I started doing this from the beginning and there hasn't been any noise. Like nobody can hear me at all. Do 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 do. Huh. There sure is not. Can you hear my voice, though? I can hear you, no truck. Well, let me figure out what's going on there. Hold on one second. I don't quite know why it's doing that. Thank you for letting me know, though. Output streaming. Audio. Well, no, that's kind of annoying. Let's try this. No, it's still not registering on there, is there? Nerfing. That would be nerfing. Test. So, no, you got me, but you don't have any of the sound. Oh, let's try to put it. There we go. I bet you have it there. Give me a yes, sir, if you got some kind of volume there. I'll get over here where it's a little bit louder. Honk the horn. Ha ha. Did you like that? It's my police vehicle. The truck is started. Can you not hear it? Still nothing. Oh, it's showing desktop audio on my OBS. Let me see. No, it stopped. Nope, there it is. Well, it's going to stop here for a second because I'm not on it. But let me see what's going on here. I don't know why it's not coming through. Well, let's just put it on default. See if anything happens there. See if that happens. Anything yet? Last message I got was from John saying still nothing. Still nerfing. Just waiting on a confirmation from somebody or a non-confirmation. One way or another, here's the joys again of live feed. Oh, tiny. What if I put it this way? And I put my game capture first and my audio afterwards. I don't know if that'll make a difference or not. Bitrate, custom. Audio. Yeah, I know, John. I mean, I could just go with it, but it'd be nice if you guys, can hear the surroundings on here because they're kind of cool, and I just don't know why it's not going through. I mean, I'm showing desktop audio and everything on my computer. Audio capture output. I bet you that's what it is right there. Let's try this, shall we? Now tell me if you hear something. There we go. I don't know what was going on there and why that got changed. I apologize. That was intriguing and wonderful watching experience right there. Must see TV at its best right there. Pardon me. All right, so anyway, here's my truck. Here's the Chevy that we got picked. I love it because it's got the police package with it, along with but strobes, all that kind of fun stuff. It'd be nice if the lights flashed, but they don't. It'd be nice if there was some kind of indication of it being a police vehicle in here, but there's not. So we get what we got. So let's go on out. So right here is Mulcahy. The map or the sell point here for Mulcahy. Let's see here. Mulcahy is looks like is nice if my cursor worked here. Mulcahy is where you sell your milk at. That would make sense, right? Your milk, Mulcahy, get it? Mulcahy. Anyway, so that's where your milk sell point is, right there, for your viewing pleasure. Let's turn on out here. Transportation hub is over yonder. I'm gonna start cutting through. This is where one of the trains stop. One of the silos right here. Let's go first person, so we can. Oh yeah. Oh, that didn't work. Go ramping through and then blam right into it. See, now this is where I'm talking about. You see up there the texture problems. This is the only thing that I see on this map is it's got some texture issues. So I hope they come out with an update on it, because the texture, the flashing and whatnot can really be an issue sometimes when who wants to see that? So and believe it or not, I am doing 63 mile an hour. Doesn't look like it except for when you try to turn. So there was a sell point back there. I'm trying not to stop at every one of them, because I figure with this Let's Play that I'm going to start with this, we can just we can kind of learn it as we go. So I am joined by my 8-year-old. Say hello, 8-year-old.
Hello.
There you go. That's my 8-year-old Samantha. This is the garden center. Looks, I mean, it's kind of like along the same concept of Mercury Farms. Let's shut this off here. Another laser beam from Star Wars right there, saying this is where you go. This is you can get the lime, all kinds of different stuff here. I wonder if I can fill up my bed in my truck. I probably can't. No, because this thing doesn't unfold, so I'd be willing to bet you probably can't. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Doors aren't working, they're just for show. All that kind of fun stuff, just for show. With the garden center right here, there is a... Well, I guess it's on the other side here, sorry about that. Pressured me here. Alright. We got a sell point there for something. Let's see here. The garden center. Good night, sweetheart. Looks like you can sell your manure stinky stuff, slurry stinky stuff, and all that kind of fun stuff right here. Right here for your viewing pleasure. Right here. So this is the bridge that leads across to the main farm. John, I like this GMC too. The only problem I have with it is you notice there's no rev to it. It's just one constant. Here's my field. As you can tell, it needs some work because I've got weeds out the wazoo. But now we're across here to the big island over here, or the top island up here. There's another one of those train drop-off places, exchange places, transportation places, whatever you want to call it. And here, over here, there's a tree. That's a real tree, obviously, because I just ran right into it. All this nice water. Newer, there is a speedboat that goes underneath the bridges from time to time. There's a train bridge over the water up there. Let's go across it because we're in the GMC. Why wouldn't we? Besides the fact that it's bumpy. Gosh, you can't steer on this thing. Some more textures, problems right back there. I don't know what this place is. This is just for show, apparently. High gain grains. Out of order. Interesting. Interesting. It's the map. It's the map. It's the map. It's the map. Yep, nothing there. I did hear rumors that they were building this way for the possibility of bringing in the factories. You know, when Giant releases the code for it. Ooh, that would be the microphone smack. One long road. And I noticed that the spot that I'm going right next to right now, here on my right hand side, would be nice, except you can't buy it. It's not part of, you know, one of those. I saw a comment on this download that said, can you please make it to where you can buy all the land on the outside or whatnot. So you could get that and kind of log it in full 9 yards, but we'll see what happens. This is a silo. It says Bond Silo. Maybe another storage and another transfer, because there's the railroad right next to it. You guys see anything on this map that you guys want to see specifically? Or do you just want me to go back to work? I'm just kind of driving around, kind of showing you some of the highlights. It is rather flat. There's only a couple elevation changes on this map in different fields. Come on. Get out of the way, make way. Please make it through, please. I am the man of the, I am the law of the land. Long arm of the law. horse thingy from one of the maps there on console. Emerson's livestock market. Of course, you can come here just like always and buy. Huh. I wonder if it automatically delivers it. I've already got all my chickens, so I can't do that. Let's try. Let's buy a horse and see where it puts it. Oh, it's because I don't have a trailer. That's the reason it's doing that. That makes sense. I don't have a trailer, so I can't take it back. So it's going to ask me where I want to deliver it to. Well, that's fine. Sloshing noise. That's nice. The fam is wonderful, Tiny. You know, the joys of owning your own business. I was able to take my 8-year-old with me today on the road, sell some Little Debbie. We do this little act that everybody says, "Did you bring some help today?" And I always say, "Yep, that's Little Debbie and I'm Big Deborah." This is what Little Debbie looks like when she's had her, ate her nothing but her snacks for the last 42 years. It goes well. She's loved by all, and everybody thinks she's cute. I have a couple stores and just give her anything she wants when they come in. It's kind of neat to watch. And, you know, we homeschool, so we call it learning. You know, learning some responsibilities. She does go in and work. She don't just get to ride along with me. She does come in and check dates with me and the whole 9 yards. So she's there for a reason. So this is, everything's all like crammed right here together. This is the sugar mill. Sugar mill and a line. Come with me once when I was still at Swift. She got to stay. I worked the late night shift, and I can't remember why I had them, but I had at least one of them for a really, really late night. She made a little bed underneath my desk. We kind of went with it that way. But it's much more fun with this job than it was for that job. Have her come with me. That's for sure. Oh, I don't know. My wife wants to use the computer, so I don't think it'll be too long. Not to mention it's 10 o'clock and I do have to work tomorrow. So I don't know. So I don't know. What do you think? Do you think this would be a good map to do? Is it too big for a single person to do a Let's Play on? I mean, they're not that large of maps, but I can make it more of a farm management type thing than it would be a, grind up from nothing type of thing. Here's the bridge. Let's get out here and take a look. Look at it. It's nice. It's not too bad. And look at it right now. It's 7:30 in the morning. And correct me if I'm wrong, but does it not look dark? Look at that. I mean, it's almost like the shading was off or something on this. And then, it'll go for a little bit of time, and then all of a sudden it will just perk back up again. So I don't know what's going on with that. That's if I had to find a complaint, that's probably the main one that I would have with this map. Just the shading just looks a little bit awkward. almost like playing on. See, there's a little bit of elevation. It'd be almost like playing on Honeydew again, Honeydew Farms, which is a nice, huge map, huge fields, and I mean huge fields like this one. But you know, no elevation, no nothing. I mean, it's kind of gets boring after a while. But I did download something like 5 different maps today, so on the PC. So, but this one I'm kind of digging this one. So. Yeah. We've been to, across this bridge. We have been to all 5 islands in the map, in one form or another. We will stop up here and take a look at the harbor. And I think I'm going to call it quits on this one. The harbor is another place that kind of makes me a little bit, with the shading and everything on it. The harbor is definitely showing its age. This map, if you weren't here from the beginning, was brought over, I do believe, from 15. So the last time this was actually a thing was on Farming Simulator 15. Ooh, almost did not make that. But here's the harbor. It is awfully dark. I mean, it's 7:40 in the morning, and it is awfully dark. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. I guess we'll get a water view. Let's go back up here. Stone barn or whatever. It's weird looking. Here's your sell point on the harbor. And why not finish it where we started off with what does the harbor buy? Pig food. The harbor. And this is a good question. I don't know if this means that we're going to be able to make pig food, or if we just buy it and then sell it here, as far as that's concerned. But I do believe that's, and they do take some straw, they take silage, and they take, is that grass or hay? I think it's hay. Looks like they take wood chips, milk. Not quite sure what that is. They take, it looks like, see, and this is cool. The for your wool, there's 3 different buy points for your wool. Sell points for your wool. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 different ones for your eggs. Come on, move with me here. Harbor also takes sugar cane, takes cotton, a couple different ones for cotton. Sugar beets, I mean, they take a lot of stuff over here at the harbor. So, anyway, that's DonDiego. I just kind of like the name. Oh, look, here's another one of my favorite sheds sitting right over here. Oh, except this is not a go through. Listen, you come out. It's the cops. You bring your drugs through the harbor and you're going to have some problems. It's me. Let's chase him down. I heard the infamous DJ Goham was on the island today. We got the call We're in pursuit. Anyway, guys, listen, if you haven't subscribed and you're catching this on playback, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think of DonDiego. Let me know in the comment section below if you'd like me to do a Let's Play video series on DonDiego, which is what we're driving around on right now. If you think this is just too much, if it's too little, if it's a good multiplayer map and we should just leave it as such, you know, I'll take all comments. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, the dislike button. Make sure you hit that notification bell because you won't have any idea when I come back on, and who knows what I'll be doing next time. Next time on Wicky Farms. I need to get like some recording that I can just put that in right there. Next time on Wicky Farms, Wicky finds his ear, and you will not believe what's in there. I'm just gonna leave that alone. Boys, girls, and cats or dogs that happen to surf in and pay attention and listen, I want to thank you for coming and stopping and checking me out. I want to thank you for subscribing to the channel. None of this would be possible without you guys, so I appreciate that immensely. For Wicky Farms, Wicky William, wishing you a wonderful Wicky night. We'll see you next time.